We're only an hour late.
Yeah. We're going to have 10 interruptions.
Hello, everybody. This is Eliz-sha Keating from WisdomSeekers.net, and we're only an hour late. The avoidable, on this end, it was unavoidable anyhow. So the first card I pulled today was Spread Your Wings, which is pretty cool. That's rather an exciting card. And the only way to get through this life is to face it full on and deal with everything that comes your way. How you deal with it is important as well. I always recommend the little things first and do until you get to the bigger things, and then the bigger things are small. So you don't do it all at once. You do a little bit by little bit, but you face it. So the first card is the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is a really powerful card. And am I in the right place?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There comes people. Hi, Laurie. Hi, Champagne. The Two of Wands is a card about life's been good. So now it's time to change. It's time to move on. And what's covering it? Frustration. Because sometimes we just don't know how or what or why we want to move on. We just know that it is time. And it's frustration with the old way of life. It's frustration dealing with that which no longer fits us. And again, it's not knowing necessarily what steps to take, it's just knowing that we have to take the steps. Then we have the Seven of Swords, which is behind us. And we know that somebody or something has been throwing a wrench in the gears. Usually it's the universe telling us, hey, it's time to move. Do you like it? No, we don't like it, but we're forced to. But you know what's happening. You're aware of it. So what's just coming below us is the Ace of Wands, where it's when the universe, again, steps in and says, hey, I'll help you, after they put the wrench in the gears. And they will help you. The universe is good at helping. It helps shift and change energy for you. You may not know what's happening. You may not be happy with what's happening, but it is for your benefit. Ultimately, how many times have you gone, oh my God, I hate the change, and then it turns out to be awesome change after we get used to it, after it gets to a certain level. So then we get to the Emperor, which is a very interesting card. The Emperor without his Empress is strong, rigid, and a bit of a bully. But in this case, I don't feel that the bully energy is coming through. I feel that the balanced energy with the Empress is coming through. So this is a week where the energy of the male is powerful and important. And I do believe this is true because it's shifting into a more balanced energy, not the old energy of the man is always right and the woman takes second place, but more of a balanced energy, more of a equality. The Princess of Swords. The Princess of Swords is a card of change, and it's a card of deep, deep change. Things are shifting on a very deep level, which covers the Emperor. The Emperor is actually coming back to who he truly is, not who he has been for the last 10,000 years. And the card that comes up on top of that for this week is the Sun card. We will be interrupted. I apologize, but there's only one way in and out of our house at the moment. The Sun card, which to me is a card of joy. That's a card of joy and happiness. It's not happiness. It's a card of joy, which goes along with true spiritual endeavor. When you have something that you can hold on to, that you know is right, that it is a lifeblood, then it creates a sense of joy and happiness. Happiness comes up and it goes. Joy is always there. So it's a sense of, even when life is not necessarily as positive as it could be, And this is a week, again, where things are going to be good and things are not going to be good. But the first thing to do with this week is recognize that you have this joy, that it is becoming more prevalent, it's more powerful in your life. Then you start to daydream or figure out what you want, how you want your life to go. Again, there is going to be that mix of things are not quite working as well as you'd like, the Three of Swords, and that was the Six of Cups. The Three of Swords, not going, things are a little bit awry, but it's not irreparable. Use your intuition, the King of Cups. Use your intuition. It's a powerful tool. It's something that you should do always. And I'm going to cut this short because I actually don't have a lot of time because we were so late. I have booked readings after this. So the Hermit is coming up, and the Hermit is a way shower, and a lot of people who are on this, who are spiritual leaders, are way showers. Again, allow the change to happen. It's going to be a good change. Change is always frightening. Very few people go into change. Wow, this is wonderful. Most people say they want change. When it comes, they don't care for it. So Four of Wands, this is what the change is going to bring. It's going to bring a balancing our coming together, and a new level of happiness and joy. But it's new to us. It's something that's new and wonderful. And the Princess of Wands is going to allow us to bring in the magical events back into our life. The most important cards, though, are the Emperor, who is shifting his energy, and the Joy card that is always there with us. We need to have courage to go forward, balance, grounding, not because this is uncharted territory. We don't know where we're going. But the energy is, honestly, the Hierophant, which is my healing card. And self-knowledge is healing. Okay, so this is a card definitely of spreading your wings, accepting that which is coming to you. Okay, and the last card is, when you do this, know who you are. Know the power that you have within you. Be that powerful energy, okay? You are a powerful entity. Allow yourself to be that powerful entity. And when they say know your power, it could mean a variety of things. There's different things for different people. Could be know your psychic ability. Could mean know your power of saying no, or the power of saying yes. Because after you learn no, you want to relearn power of yes. And it could be just the power of sitting in your own energy and being aware that you are a powerful entity. And I'm going to stop it there because, like I say, we're not going to be able to go as long. And next week, I will not be here on Friday. I have to go to another city, and I have to be gone, but be gone early in the morning. So look for us on Saturday. She can come through. Okay, so yeah, so Saturday, maybe I will do it Saturday. It depends on how things have progressed. All right, so
All right, let's start with the €5 super chat. Julie J, my question is, what will be Philippe's reaction if I send him a text telling him exactly how I feel about him?
well, for him, it will come out of left field. He will be a little bit surprised about how you feel. And And I'm going to give you advice. If you're telling him that you really care for him, find a different way of doing it. Let him be the hunter, and you be the one that is hunted. You have to let him know. You might have to find a way of letting him know that you're interested. You want to be in your feminine energy when you do this. You want to be female. And so you want him to be in his male energy. Men want to be the aggressors as a general rule. So if you're telling him that you care for him, let him know in different ways that you care for him so that he can become the aggressor. He can be the hunter, not the aggressor. It will make a huge difference in your relationship. If you are the one who is the hunter, then he will feel powerless. You want him to be empowered in a relationship, because when the man is empowered, they are happier. And believe it or not, the women are also happier when the man is empowered. Not overpowering, that's a different thing altogether. But when the man is happy and empowered and can make you happy, then you have more. It is, the relationship works far better. So my advice would be send him a text, tell him that he's really interesting and you really like hearing from him, and he makes you feel really, really good, but don't tell him exactly how you feel. Okay? Good luck.
Lori Dustin says, hello, dear friend. So nice to see your face. Champagne C. Hey, Eliz-sha and Elle, hope all is well. SLSL asks, hello, ladies. Does my ex Albeck still love me?
I think he's still cranky, but I have a feeling that beneath the cranky, when he quits being cranky about what's happened in your relationship, that he is much happier than he is. That he still has feelings for you. Not at the moment. Not at the moment. Right now, he's still being a cranky so-and-so and feeling sorry for himself. And he is the king of feeling sorry for himself, to be honest. And he may be the exact person for you. There may not be any other person that is as good for you as him. You have to handle him with kid gloves. He's always going to be a little bit temperamental, a little bit difficult to deal with. He's not. You are the mature one in this relationship. He's not. And I apologize, but you are the mature one in this relationship.
Shanu asks, hello, ladies. Do you see anything new or exciting coming into my life? Love and light to you.
I do. It's going to start coming towards the end of the month. It's almost there. It's going to trickle in. It's not going to come in with a big jump and wow, I'm here. It's going to trickle in. Something new is going to start coming in. And it's not. It's our little princess who's showing off. I'll just wait until she quits showing off. She doesn't know she's an internet star at the moment. So yeah, the new stuff is going to trickle in. But when it gets to like 45-50%, you're going to go, oh my gosh, It's bright, it's shiny, and I can't tell you what it is because all I can see is bright, shiny, and pretty. Okay, good luck. But
Yasmin Fox says, hey. Love Heart says, hi, Alicia and Al. Do you see a romantic relationship developing between me and Anil? Thank you.
at the moment, the percentage is fairly low, about 30%. Keep on doing what you're doing. You know, being there, letting him know that you're there. Telling him he's a kind of a cool guy, and he's interesting and stuff like that. But I think this is something that can build, but at the moment it's not there. You need to build it, allow it to build a bit more before romance can start. And it could happen overnight. You never know. If something goes click in his mind, it could happen. At the moment, it's like 30% and building. Okay.
Hearts Love Joe says, hi. Alexander asks, hi, can you see who my patrons are? I'm assuming guides.
Yeah, I'm going to go with guides on that too. So the first name that came in was Theophilus, which I am assuming is a Greek I'm assuming is a Greek thinker, Theophilus. Then I see an angel. And you know the name of the angel already. And the name you came up with is the right name. And then one of your ancestors. I think it's your great-grandfather or your great-great-grandfather. I'm not 100% sure. But it's in the grandfather range. And probably on the mother's side. Okay? I hope that helps.
Yasmin Fox asks, may I ask about my job? Will I find it in the next 2 months?
I simply got a yes. You will find a job in the next 2 months. When the kids go back to school, probably you'll find that there's people are starting to hire again. Not just the jobs that kids do, but other jobs. It seems that that's a hiring time. So, yes, in the next September, sometime in September is very likely when you will start interviewing. Okay.
Sorry.
Jasmine Fox.
No. Champagne C asks, Alicia, my birthday is tomorrow. I'm 33.
Happy birthday.
For me, but can we see what comes through in a message for me from Spirit, please and thank you?
So first of all, 33 is really young. You will not start feeling old till you're like 60 something, honest. As long as you look after your health, really, and then you can feel young anyhow. 33. Happy birthday! Actually, 33 is a good year. I like the 30s. Actually, the 30s were my favorite. Favorite decade. I haven't done it yet. Honey. Okay. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
So things. What your guide said was very cliche, but apropos. Is that the best is yet to come. You're settling in. Your children are starting to become a little older and a little less in need of your attention, except for the one, and that will take a bit of work. But you yourself, you are calming. Your energy is becoming more balanced and more secure, and you see reality. You see things in a clearer, better way. So this decade is going to bring forward a stable relationship, and not in the next year or two. It's actually a little bit away, but in this decade, you're going to bring in a stable relationship, which is going to see you through your lifetime, and you will be happy with the balance of the energy between the two of you. So life is going to continue to improve for you in this decade. Good luck and happy birthday.
$7 super chat from Aaron Liu.
Hi, Aaron.
Hi, Eliz-sha and Elle. I will be visiting my family in Hong Kong in September. There's a few things I plan to do. Will the trip be smooth and productive? Thanks.
The only thing I would be very, very aware of is if you have a dual citizenship, you should be careful, because the Canadian citizenship is no guarantee of safety. With your family, I see things going smoothly. They're delighted to see you. I do feel that the political tensions in Hong Kong will cause a little bit of discomfort, and they will be very careful. If there are things that are hard to get in Hong Kong right now that they value, try and bring it in, like certain spices or things, food items or something like that. Try and bring it in carefully. Make sure you follow every single rule that has been put out there at this moment. I don't see personally for you a problem. I just feel that there may be a little stress because of the political situation at the moment. So make sure you go and you're very, very careful. Careful what you say. Careful about who you talk to and how you talk to them. And I do see you coming home safely. All right.
Astha Bardwa asks, "Hello, all. Any messages from the spirit for this time of my life?" Thank you so much.
Well, this is an interesting comment. What I was told is allow yourself to be courageous. And it wasn't in big capital letters. It was small. So take the small courageous steps that you have been going, I don't know if that's a good choice or not. Take the small courageous steps. Don't take the big courageous steps. And each little step will take you closer to what you want. And as you get closer to what you want, you will find that you have indeed taken huge steps ultimately. So be courageous is what your guides are telling you for this time being. Good luck.
Spirit Feather asks, "Hi ladies, how are you both? Just wondering what the message was behind the British Columbia plate. I saw progress, perhaps. Please and thank you."
Like you don't already know.
Exactly. So this is what they've been telling you, and this is what they're telling me. Things are about to change for you. Be prepared, because it's not going to be what you're thinking. It's not going to be how you're thinking. Things are going to shift and change. Be prepared just to accept what's happening and move with it. And that probably means that all the planning and detailing that you've been doing, not happening the way you want it. I'm sorry. And I prefer it when it happens the way we detail it. Okay.
Hearts Love Joe asks, what are Jackson's current feelings and thoughts towards me?
So I can't tell you what he's thinking, but I can tell you his actions. He turned and looked at you, and his great big beautiful eyes, and this great big huge smile, and I would say he's very warm and welcoming to you right at the moment. It's like the smile was a heart open smile. There were no words, just the actions. And actions speak louder than words.
Gina asks, hey ladies, do my guides have any messages for me?
Just enjoy life. Enjoy life thoroughly. Don't, and this is a don't, and I apologize, don't allow the energy to pull you down too much. When it pulls you down, acknowledge it and let yourself be pulled back up, and don't force it, but enjoy life. Dance your way through life, so to speak. Enjoy what you've got, and it is changing. So it's okay what you've got. You enjoy it, but it is shifting and changing. The more you enjoy what you have, the more you will enjoy what the universe's promise is bringing to you. That's kind of a conundrum. Okay.
Lori Dodson asks, any messages for me? Sending love and light to you and yours and everyone.
So mostly they're not telling me things, they're giving me images. And your guides just turn the most brilliant smile on you. Like they're so pleased with you, like the light, like things are moving forward for you, and in a very positive, happy way. That was interesting, very interesting actions. That that was a brilliant smile that your guide. Something you've done, something you're doing, is really, you're hitting the mark. Okay.
Joe Firmino asks, hi, I missed your video last week.
There was none. That's why I was not feeling very good.
Any messages from my guides? Thank you both.
Okay. So 2 weeks ago, I told you to basically jump off the cliff and just trust. And it appears that you have jumped off the cliff and you are trusting, and you are doing a great job. You're doing very well. And things are moving and shifting in your direction in a very positive way. Things are going to improve for you. That's the message that I'm getting. Okay.
Jennifer Schwab asks,
Hi, Jennifer.
hello, ladies. My daughter Sydney lost her fur baby Cookie in January. Sydney has not been seeing puppies that look like her. Do you see Cookie coming back to her soon? We felt like she has already reincarnated.
Don't look for one that looks like her.
They don't always come back as the same breed.
Yeah, look for someone that feels like her.
They don't always come back as the same animal either.
Because Polly was a horse and he came back as a dog.
I'm pretty sure our Jelly Bean was a cat, one of our first cats that we got down in Mexico when we first moved there.
And Lilifer is definitely a
Definitely a
cat. That was definitely a cat.
100% definitely a cat.
Because she does and acts exactly the same way.
She is the weirdest cat ever.
Yes. It's a cat that barks. But
Really loud.
yeah. So go for what feels like rather than looks like. And I'm pretty darn certain you're going to find your fur baby very soon.
Doreen asks, hi, ladies. Hope you're both good. I'd like to know what's ahead of me coming in time. Thank you so much.
I beg your pardon, Doreen. I think that okay. Yeah, I think for you that's really hard to answer because you are in you are in a shift phase that is really strong shift. And so I think you're the one who's in charge of what comes next, actually. So for me to tell you is almost impossible. I'm sorry, but you're in a very dynamic shift change, and you're the one. You are actually very much in control of this one. So
Next.
So just go with ask yourself what's happening next, and that will be the answer.
Jenny Jones asks, hello, ladies. Any messages from my spirit guides?
It's a funny message. It seems that your energy is very strongly bound to the earth energy, and if you can work with the earth energy, you'll find that life works better for you. And it's very strange. It's almost like you become the earth. I think you've had many lifetimes as a earth priestess, and that energy is coming through very powerfully for you right now. If you can tap into that old energy, and when you tap into it, of course, it'll become new. It will become new energy. So the earth energy will help you stay grounded in a really nice, powerful way. And if you have a hard time being grounded, then this is the actions that you need to take to keep you in balance. Earth energy, grounding. You can Google grounding, and it will tell you a lot about how to do it. There's whole videos on grounding. Okay.
I believe even on our videos on demand, back, there's a couple of how-tos on how to do a quick grounding, how to do a longer lasting ground. So
Yeah, we have a lot of information on grounding.
and it's come up several times, so it's around especially our playlists that we don't really have.
Well, you just go
We
back.
have a bunch of videos. We don't have playlists, but I'm pretty sure that how to ground is
We do it almost each time we do a video.
but the how to is a specifically named how to. I believe it's a couple of years ago. I don't remember all of the videos we do,
We've like 200 of them.
if not more. Okay, Lori Dotson says, yes, things are changing quickly, seeing rabbits, butterflies, dragonflies, and also coins and feathers on the ground. I can't wait because I know things are going to be awesome. Nice to see you all.
I know that things are improving slowly. It's not fast, and most people would deny it to the hilt, but there's a lot of really positive energy coming out.
Amy asks, hi ladies, thank you for being here today. Question, should I continue my collaboration with Matt S?
If you continue the collaboration with him, be very, very careful. I had an instant feeling of he will sneak things past you if given a chance. And so I did not get the sense of trustworthiness. So you can, but you have to always double check everything and make sure everything is in writing, and reread the writing a dozen times to make sure that there's not something that was written in double speak, so to speak. If you catch him, he's fine. If you don't catch him, he wins, sort of thing. I don't care for his energy, but that's I'm a little picky. Okay.
Just double checking things. Lori Dawson says, have a wonderful trip. I'm assuming to Erin. And win on Saturday so I don't miss it.
It'd probably be next week. It'd probably be around the same time. Yeah, but I can't promise. So
You should know us by now, Lori. We don't keep our word.
yeah, if something happens with like for instance, I'm not a great sleeper, so sometimes I end up sleeping in, and things like that. But because my best sleep is like between 8 and 10 in the morning.
Mama B asks, I recently got notified that my name is approaching the top of a waiting list for my own place in the Sutter, Nevada country area. When do you
Nice.
see me moving in? I'm hoping to move in before the 27th
Of this month?
of each month.
Okay.
So of any month?
I see probably it would be a September energy rather than August energy. But hopefully I'm wrong and you can get in pretty soon.
Harshi Daswani asks, hi, I'm stressed with my job and it's been 1 month. Will I succeed?
Well, it's only a month, right? It takes 3 months to learn a new job, always. And I suspect if you can, the stressing is making the job worse, then it's not helping you. If you can bring the stress levels down for yourself, you will find that that you function better. At the moment, you're talking yourself out of doing a good job, and the only reason that you won't end up doing a good job is because you are talking yourself out of it, if that makes sense. So try really, really hard to not to stress quite so much, and think about how good you're doing rather than how poorly you're doing. And ask questions. You go to the people you're working for and say, okay, this is what I did. How could I have improved it? And if you show interest in improving it and not being frightened, then they're more likely to work with you than against you. Okay.
Keisha J asks, when will I be receiving the new stimulus packages that was just signed for disabled Americans in California?
Probably about 6 months. I don't see it happening quickly. California, I don't think, has a history of getting things done quickly. So hopefully sooner.
Maggie asks, hello girls, I hope you are doing well. Should I end all kinds of relationships with Pedro?
And Pedro is a little bit an arcanist, and he's a little bit selfish. I'm not 100% sure that he can. I'm not 100% sure that he can care for anybody but himself. I may be 1,000% wrong. I do believe that you are probably worth more than the energy that you're putting into this relationship, and I think it's sort of one-sided. So if you can manage to see that you are worth a lot more than what you're being treated as, I think you will have I think you might have the answer already. Okay.
Alicia R asks, why does Clemencia like to hear what's going on in my room every night? It's like she never goes to sleep.
I think Clemencia has a really boring life, and your life is more interesting than hers. And she's also a bit nasty in that she knows it upsets you, so she keeps on doing things to make your life a little less happy, a little less joyful.
Kylie B asks, when is Sandra going to reach out to me?
At the moment, she has absolutely zero intentions of reaching out to you. At the moment, there's still a lot of high emotions, and until the high emotions have gone away and logical thinking has come in, there is no intentions of there's no intention to reach out to you at the moment, unfortunately. So keep on keeping on. Don't wait around. Don't wait around. Go on and do something for yourself, if that makes sense. Live your life basically, and live it well.
Zulemi R asks, how is Isabel feeling about my plans to move out of her house?
Sort of pleased and angry at the same time. The woman is a bit of an oxymoron, I would think. She's yeah, it I suspect that it's very good that you're moving out, because there's an energy of control there that you don't really need in your life. So once the energy is formulated, I think it will shift and change and be fine but right now it's sort of like, yeah, I'm glad they're leaving and I'm really angry they're leaving, or annoyed. Angry, not angry, but annoyed. Okay, does that make sense?
Nina L asks, have the police or investigators talked to Josefina about me?
I got a strong no.
Eliz-sha R asks, why does Magdaleno talk about me behind my back to his wife?
I think he just talks to his wife because it's habit. I mean, he just tells her everything, and the energy is there. It's a little toxic. There's not much you can do about it unless you want to shift directions and move out of that energy area completely. That's about the only thing that will shift that energy.
Brenda, whose last name I can never pronounce, says, hello, beautiful ladies.
Hi, Brenda.
Rhoda Chia asks, hi, does my ex Kevin still have his woman? Is my ex still with the woman, his woman now? I don't understand the question. I'm sorry.
I got it.
Okay.
It seems like the energy is still there, and they're still working together. It might be that they have actually shifted. There might be a third energy in the equation, and nothing's going to shift dramatically in that area for a while. So if you're still interested in that person, go live your life for a bit longer and see what happens.
Karen Q asks, how did Antoine feel about seeing me at the bus stop on Friday?
A little shocked, a little surprised, a little discombobulated, but he didn't hold on to it. He let it go. And the energy just returned to status quo very quickly.
Brenda asks, any messages from my spirit guides?
They're telling you that they have there's a lot of support for you. There's a lot of things happening that they're in your life that's right now, and you are being supported. They're there with you. They're trying to work things out in a way that's beneficial for you and your family. And they said, keep your chin up. That there's an coming to an end of of this chaos energy, or this energy is a little bit crazy right now. That there's an end coming to it.
Dahlia S asks, will SB do anything she can try to, will SB reach out to me before the end of the year?
At this moment, the answer is no. But the energy is also transient. It's not a strong, hell no, I will never ever do that. It's a transient energy as not having the intentions right now. But I can also see that if she leaves it for a while and moves into the future, things will shift and change. But because we're in a chaos energy, that is not happening at the moment. If you ask again, maybe in September, I suspect the answer will have shifted. Okay.
Daisy asks, will Michael reach out to me anytime this year?
Well, probably. But if the guy I met in the energies is like him, you don't stay around. Don't wait around for him. Go out and make new friends. Go out and meet new people. Go out and live your life. Do not wait around for this man.
Love Heart says thank you. Brenda says thank you for your beautiful messages. Lily Dulo asks, hi ladies, how are you today? I had a promotion at work, and some days ago
Sweet.
Also a clash with owner's son. He wants everything fast, like ego more. While I want my time. Any insights on energy?
So he is the boss's son, so he probably has a little bit of clout. But you tell him you want to do this for him, but you have to do it at this speed so that it is done properly and correct and no mistakes. Just build up his ego a little bit. Tell him how wonderful he is. Never tell him he's wrong. Always say, "Wow, that's an interesting idea. I never thought of that." Never say, "No, you're wrong." And then say, "I really, really want to do it your way, but I also have a really deep need to make sure that there's no mistakes. And I will do it as fast as I can without mistakes." I don't feel that there is a problem if you can build up his ego, because he is very ego driven. And if you build up his ego, he will love you. And as an employee, I mean, I don't see if you handle it with finesse that there is a problem.
Patricia Scowen says, hi, Eliz-sha, can you ask my guides if any new properties are coming in for me? Thank you.
So there was a property there, but it seems not to be there anymore. It's really funny, but there's one, and this makes no sense to me, but it might make sense to you. There's a property a little higher up and it's coming in very soon, I assume. Why higher up? I don't know, but there is a property that is there.
Next.
I'm just trying to see if there's still something for her in. I think there's still something there for you in. So it's like you've got a crossroads. You can have that house that's higher up, or you could, or you can make and it's a huge leap of faith, and maybe go somewhere else, like Barcelona or something. I am not 100% sure how that works, but it's like there's a leap of faith that's up to you to take. Okay, now.
Next. Okay. KJW asks, hello, ladies. Will Patrick and I ever be in a relationship in the future?
I think he really wants to. I think he's scared. His brain is wiped. He's so scared. He's cocky. He doesn't appear to be scared, but there's a fear there that is hindering his ability to. It's really hindering his ability to be in a powerful, strong relationship with you. He wants. This is what I get. He wants to. He's running scared. What I have noticed with men is with they're running scared, this fear wins. So I'd like to say yes, but I cannot. What really makes it really pissy is he really likes you. But I have seen it over and over and over again lately. The men really like a person, and then they run like there's a firecracker on their butt. So ask me next week. Maybe he's grown up in the meantime.
Aaron Lewis says, thanks for the advice. I'm surprised you pointed out the political side of things. Most people aren't aware. I will be careful. Thank you.
Oh, I paid very close attention to the CCP and what's happening because they're a powerful entity in the world stage. Really powerful.
Peaceful Heart asks, hello, can I please get an insight into the man I'll marry?
I can't do that because you're shifting, you're growing, you're changing, you're not who you're going to be in a very short while. And I know this is not what you're wanting to hear, but you're not going to be who you are now when you fall in love. And because of that, the man that I tell you about now would suit the woman you are now, the person you are now, not who you're going to be. And you are evolving quickly right now. So I can tell you the person that you fall in love with, the person you love, and have a relationship will be a mirror of who you are. So spend as much time as you can falling in love with yourself, because the more you can love you, the more you can love others, and the more you can love you, the more others can love you. And that is a truth and that's for anybody and everybody who listens. The more you can love you, the more love you have to give and receive. And that is not the answer you wanted. I apologize, but that is the answer that I've got. Okay.
Spirit Father says, thank you. Happy Chick asks, hello,
Happy Chick, I love that name.
What does does P think about my relationship with his friends?
Not sure. Little taken back. Not hating it, not loving it. Hasn't made up his P hasn't made up his mind yet. I don't think it's a bad thing. So keep on keeping on doing what you're doing.
Gina says thank you so much. Hearts Love Joe says, so he must really like me. I think I am going to wait for him to contact me. Thank you both so much.
I think he does. I mean, beautiful eyes.
Krista Charlton asks, hello ladies, please can I ask whether to trust John?
John. John doesn't trust John, so at the moment it's a little bit difficult for you to trust him. Again, you attract to yourself that which is part of your energy, and John actually is a trustworthy person, but he's insecure. He doesn't show it, but he's not sure of a lot of things. If you are in business with him, then you want to have everything in writing. Nothing gentleman's handshake, nothing. And it's not because he's a bad person. I don't feel that. I just feel that he hasn't got to a place where he's comfortable with himself. Once he knows who he is, and he's actually kind of a nice human being who thinks he's not, then things can shift. But it doesn't matter though. Always get everything in writing. Never a gentleman's handshake. And if it's an emotional relationship, kind of hard to get in writing. But let me think. Guard your heart well, because it's because he's basically has a sense of insecurity himself. Okay. How much more?
I think we're about, nope, we're not. Quite a few more.
Okay, because I do have a reading coming up.
Yeah, so in what time? Soon?
It's fairly soon. I need to debrief before 2.
Okay, so it's 10 to 1 now.
Let's do 10 minutes and see what happens in 10 minutes.
Okay. Lotus Bean asks, any messages from my guides about money and college?
Okay. Basically, yes, go to college. You will know the right college when it appears, and it doesn't have to be not my words, their words. Doesn't have to be a highfalutin college this time. You pick the one that you're comfortable with. It's close to home or something. The next college will be the one that's important. This one will just get you going, show you that you have the ability to do it, and the less, of course, obviously, the less money you have to spend, the better it is. The better it is for you. So if you can find a college that will keep you in a place where you spend less money on travel, on rent, things like that, for the first year. Once you know that you've got this, then you can worry. Then the things will shift and change, and you will find that there are bursaries and things like that out there that will help you along the way.
Okay. Bethany Campbell says, "Happy Friday. Sending love to all. About a week ago, while meditating before sleep, something magical happened. A glimpse of a younger me in a meadow, and then a rush of love energy, like never felt before."
That's so awesome.
That is wonderful.
Yeah.
She adds, "I'm wondering if Spirit will share what this was all about. Many thanks, dear." I feel like you've already figured it out.
It basically it was you releasing an old block energy so you can allow yourself to love who you are. And that is, believe it or not, loving who you are is a key. It is a key to personal success. It's a key to other people's success. It's just the energy is so. The more you can love, the more positive things can happen for you. And when more positive things happen to you, then around you, it's like a ripple effect. You have you it benefits everybody. It's just amazing. Congratulations.
Doreen says, "Haha, thank you." Maria Herrera asks, "Hello, any messages from my spirit guides? Thank you both."
Okay, Maria. So it's very positive. Again, no words. But it's very positive that they're pleased with you. They're pleased with the energy you're working with. They're pleased that how things are moving for you, and keep up the good work. So it's not a great message, I recognize, but they're very happy for you and happy about the energy that you're working with. So things have shifted for you in a very positive way, or are about to. And I'm not going to tell you what, because I'm kind of afraid of jinxing it. Because I have done that before. I've told somebody and then it jinxes. And so I'm not going to tell you why they're happy, because this is something I know you've wanted for a long time.
AP asks, "Hello, ladies. What does DO think of me?"
There's a sense of being guarded, but he think OP, is it OP?
DO.
Dio. Dio thinks there's a sense of being guarded, but there's a sense of liking. There's a really powerful, positive energy there. Again, it's a sense of being guarded. I don't think it has anything to do with you. I think it has to do with DO's ability to open up and be more care for people. So you've got, basically, I would say that the energy between the two of you has come a long way in a very positive way. Okay.
Miriam M asks, "Hi, any messages from my guides? Thank you."
Miriam. I'm not sure how to explain this, but basically it feels like they're trying to say, keep the rhythm of your life going at a steady beat, and also make sure that it's a beat that you're enjoying. So enjoy what's coming to you. Allow yourself to be happy with the. Allow yourself to be happy in this energy, and it does feel like there's something very positive happening for you. You just don't trust that it's happy. You just don't trust that anything happy, good could happen to you. It's happening. Trust it. Go with it. Keep the beat steady. Don't, and I'm sorry, I hope you know what that means. Keep the beat steady. But I think is don't falter, keep on moving forward. Okay. Jelly bean.
Jennifer Schwab says, thank you so much. We felt like she came back as a dog again. Cindy kept seeing dogs that looked like her even when she wasn't thinking of her, so she felt it may be soon that they will reunite.
It probably is. Probably very soon.
And Tay asks, hello, does my dog Lily have a message for me? And we should make this our last one.
So Lily's all around you, doing her doggy thing of being happy and joyful and showing off. And if you bend down, she kisses you. Just happy. She's just happy to be, and she's happy to be around you. So things are good for her. And she's happy with you. Okay, how many more are there?
There's still quite a few.
Okay, I apologize. I just don't. I
double booked, y'all.
Yeah, well, it's because we got stuck by an hour with unforeseen circumstances. So I apologize for that. I will hopefully next Saturday we will not have unforeseen circumstances.
But let's be honest, guys. Life happens.
Yep. So part of the unforeseen circumstances is my middle daughter is moving to Edmonton to go to university, and so we're kind of running around right now trying to get everything organized for her because she's leaving on Monday, and yeah, unforeseen circumstances are what's going on. So that's it.
That's it.
Is there any that absolutely have to be answered?
You're asking for a quick 2-second job when I can't.
Okay, never mind.
Very well.
Yeah, because sometimes they're
No, they're up. Alyssa Weisburn, she made my life a little easier with a $5 super chat. Asks, hello, I would like to know if Jordan is the one. And that one question encompasses everything you're wanting to ask.
You're not going to like the answer. If you want him to be the one, it's going to take a lot of work, a lot of effort on your part, and years and years and years of working things, making things go together and working. You can make it the one. It will take at least 10 years before it is the one. And I'm not saying that he's not worth it, but I am saying it is a lot of work to make it work. And there might be that you need outside help to help make it work. And I do think, again, there are the other ones out there who may be easier. And it will take a lot of maturity, a lot of patience, a lot of what? A lot of patience, lots and lots of patience, and lots of communication, because there are times when he says something and you hear something other than what he's saying. And that is so the communications is key, which means you have to act, not react to the energy of this man. Uh, he's actually, I can't call him sweet because he's not, but he's actually doesn't appear to be a horrible human being. Kind of thing. There are compensations for putting in a lot of effort. It's like you have kids and him, and you will have to put equal amounts of effort into both of them. That doesn't sound positive. There are men out there who are easier. There definitely are men out there who will be easier to live with and communicate with. He's not a great communicator, I don't think, in the long run. So, having said that, best I can offer you is good luck. Be sure that you want to put in a great deal of effort first. Okay.
Okay. Eliz-sha, I'm gonna say the questions you are asking now, they go into a bigger reading that at the moment we don't have time for. If you would like these answered, you don't have to come through us, but we do have a wonderful guru.
We do.
Maria.
She's wonderful.
Through our website,
she
can help answer any extra questions you might have.
But
and again, you do not have. No one has to go through our website to get readings.
There's plenty of websites outside.
Yeah.
We happen to be honest, and I can vouch for that. I only have the best readers. Maria is an amazing romantic reader. I just adore her. She's phenomenal. You can get a reading for $35. That's written reading, and I think $50, $60. I don't know.
Our prices vary. I don't remember all of our prices up top. We do offer a one question for $35.
Which will often answer more than one question. But the written readings are really good.
We don't suggest our readers. We don't suggest readers we don't use ourselves.
Exactly.
So, and again, like Mom said, we'd love to answer everyone. We usually do. It's just time is not on our side at the moment.
Yeah, and but if you want a more in-depth answer, and this is not a place for an in-depth answer, honestly. If you want an in-depth answer, we do readings. We can do them over face-to-face on Skype. We do written readings, and I have never had anybody unhappy with the answer. They might not like the answer, but they like that. They know it comes from a place of integrity always. So, good luck.
And yes, all of our lives stay public.
Except for, unless there's some.
Most of our lives stay public. We don't normally take them down unless there is a valid reason to take them down.
But the interactives stay public.
But the interactives always stay public.
Yeah, but we do other lives as well. And if there's something not copacetic about it, we will take it down.
Yeah. And with that, we got to wrap things up.
I apologize. We will be back. We will be back. Thank you, Eliz-sha. We will be back next Saturday.
Maybe.
Probably, hopefully.
We're on the same channel, just not always the same time.
No, we're pretty bad at timing. It should get easier, though, when the house is down to 2 dogs and two adults.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Let's go.
namaste, namasko.
Bye, guys. See you later.